It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier. You're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now here's Cam Scatterbo on the ground. That's right. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Good now, ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
43-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go, 46, 46, slide in.
Motion.
Hey, kill. 26.
Dak now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Darts out of the shotgun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, New York.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Catch is made. It's Dalen Hyatt. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Get the Scatterboo here on his own read. The Giants get 6 more on their early advantage.
Giants.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. We'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. You know, ready to send this away. Tolbert now to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yeah, there we go. Right there.
1st down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Back to the air, Prescott. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Headed out right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come on. Set.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. The kick by Gano is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
A better kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Tolbert now to return it. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah. 26.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down from the 42.
Yeah. Wide 8. We're going to 54. Wide.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
46. Yeah.
Dak out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, but still plenty of options left on third and short.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 17-10 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll start this drive out first and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to go out of the edge of the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun, here's Dart. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning from the 18-yard line. Fights his way through a tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, there we go.
Dak off the play fake. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Prescott here from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
There we go.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's got him to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Blue here from the pistol. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Fabio Carrique making that stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The 3rd down run with Blue. Running in the red zone. this in for the score. The Cowboys making a one-score game before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cowboys.
To throw. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Here's Dart now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go. Set. Cut 19. Cut 19. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That's played at the 43. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. 46. Line 8. Here we go. 47. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Out left limb makes the ground. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Prescott will look to throw. Completed to his running back. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Step to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Kill.
Dak throwing again. And has another one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Line 8. Under. Here we go. 47. 26.
Now it's Prescott again. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to get this that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Line in. Got it. Hey, 47.
Prescott to throw once more. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Hyatt with the grab. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Looking to throw. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
They've run this 12-yard out-route cadence combine all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go.
One final shot before the half. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
To kick off for New York.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, catch.
1st down. Here's Dak. Throwing the out route complete. By a man. He's in the clear. The 30. He's at the 10. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen will be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Driving forward with Scatterboo. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Okay. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On play action with Darts. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. To the outside, it's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. They'll have it at their own 30 after the interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that.